Hello students, welcome to Rational Classes. In this video, I am going to teach you a very simple method to solve quadratic equations by factorization. Now, if you understand this process and practice enough times, you will be able to solve any factorization problem of quadratic equation very easily. I will discuss this problem in 3 levels: easy, medium and hard. So pay attention to whichever section you need. Without any further delay, let's start our class. Now let us consider a easy level quadratic equation. The equation considered here is x square plus 9x plus 14. Now how do we factorize this quadratic equation? Step number 1 is to factorize the constant term. Here the constant term is 14. Now how can we express 14 in terms of its factors? We can write it as 7 into 2. We can write it as 14 into 1. Are there any other factors? No. Now what we have to do is we have to express this middle term in terms of plus or minus of these factors. Now let's say here is 14 and here is 1. If we add 14 and 1, do we get 9x? No, we get 15x. If we minus 1 from 14, what do we get? 14 minus 1 is 13, so we don't get 9x. But if we consider 7 and 2, if we minus 2 from 7, we get 5. But if we add 2 with 7, we get 9. So there is our clue. 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. And addition and subtraction of the other ones doesn't give us 9. So we'll have to express it as x square plus 7x plus 2x plus 14 equal to 0. You can write 2 here and 7 here, there is no problem, you will still be able to factorize. So write in any order you like. We can write the next line as, we can take x common from the first two terms, then we get x from the first term and 7 from the second term. Then we can take 2 common from the last two terms, we get x from the first term and 7 from the second term equal to 0. Now we take this bracket term common, so we get x plus 7 common, then from the first term we get x, from the second term we get 2 equal to 0. Now for a product to be 0, you have to understand that either x plus 7 is equal to 0. If this is equal to 0, then 0 into x plus 2 is 0. Again, if this is not equal to 0, but this is equal to 0, in that case also x plus 7 into 0 equal to 0. So for a product of two variables to be equal to 0, one of them or both has to be equal to 0. That is x plus 7 equal to 0 or x plus 2 equal to 0. From here we will get x equal to minus 7 and x equal to minus 2. Next, let us consider a medium level question. The question is 2x square minus 11x minus 6 equal to 0. Here you have noticed that the coefficient of x square is 2. But in easy level question, the coefficient of x square is 1. This also changes our first step. Here in our first step, we will multiply this coefficient of x square and the constant term. Multiplying them we get 2 into minus 6 equal to minus 12. Now let's put the minus sign aside and factorize 12. 12 can be written as 3 into 4. It can again be written as 6 into 2 and 12 into 1. The rest of the procedure is same. Now taking the first pair of factors, we get, adding 3 and 4 we get 7. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. 6 plus 2 is 8. 6 minus 2 is 4. 2 minus 6 is minus 4. 12 plus 1 is 13. 12 minus 1 is 11. 1 minus 12 is minus 11. So we have got what we need here, minus 11. That is here. So how do we rewrite the equation? We write it as 2x square plus x minus 12x minus 6 equal to 0. Now you can write 12x here and x here. That doesn't change the solution. Taking x common from the first two terms, 2x plus 1, and 6 common from the last two terms. Let's take minus 6 common so that inside the bracket the terms remain the same. So you get 2x plus 1 inside bracket equal to 0. In the next line, taking the bracket term common, we get x from the first term minus 6 from the second term equal to 0. Like explained earlier, this has to be equal to 0 or this has to be equal to 0. Therefore 2x plus 1 equal to 0 or x minus 6 equal to 0. Solving this, we get x equal to minus 1 by 2 and x equal to 6. So these are the roots or zeros of this quadratic equation. Let us see the hard level equation. 15x square minus 29x plus 12. In hard level, only the terms are larger. There are no difference in procedure. Let us now multiply these first two terms, the x square coefficient and the constant term, as the first process. That is 15 into 12. You can multiply this and derive the answer, but that will not make the problem shorter. To make it short, factorize them. 15 can be written as 3 into 5. 12 can be written as 3 into 4. Therefore 15 into 12 is equal to 3 into 5 into 3 into 4. Now to find a factorizable part of this equation, shuffle all these factors and try to find the answer. I'm going to show you that next. Let's take the first three factors and multiply them. 3 into 5 is 15, into 3 is 45. So let's take 45 and 4 first. If we add them, we get 49. If we subtract them, we get plus minus 41. That doesn't give us minus 29x. Let's try another set of factors. Let's take the last three. So we are taking 3 and 5 into 3 is 15, into 4 is 60. If we add them, we get 63. If we subtract them from one another, 3 minus 16 minus 57. 60 minus 3 is plus 57. So subtracting them, we get plus minus 57. Now this is also not working. Let's try out another process. 5 into 4, that is 20, and 3 into 3, that is 9. If we add them, we get 29. So we've got our answer, 20 and 9. So let's express this as addition of 20 and 9. So 15x square minus, you can take any of them in first place, it doesn't matter. We can take 9x minus 20x plus 12 equal to 0. Now what can we take from the first two terms? Obviously x is there, but we cannot take 9 common. We have to take something that is common to both. What is common to both? 3. So let's take 3x common. In the first term we are getting 5x. 3x into 5x is 15x square minus 3x into 3 into minus 3 is minus 9x. In the last two terms, what can we take common? We cannot take 12 common. What we can take common is minus 4. And in the first place we will get 5x. Minus 4 into 5x is equal to minus 20x. And in the second place we will get minus 3. equal to 0. Taking the bracket term common, we get 3x minus 4 equal to 0. Like explained earlier, one of them has to be equal to 0. So 5x minus 3 equal to 0, or 3x minus 4 equal to 0. 5x equal to 3, x equal to 3 by 5, or 3x equal to 4 and x equal to 4 by 3. These are the roots or zeros of this quadratic equation. Now remember that there is not much difference in medium level and hard level questions. The only difference is that you can solve medium level questions if you practice a little, and you can solve hard level questions if you practice a lot. So I hope you study well enough and practice these questions and remember what I taught you. This will help you to solve problems easily in examinations. Thank you.